Okay, so a little bit about the van. Back here, you've got 2 chairs, a 4-person tent, a roll-out table that's like a tall table, and then a short table over here. And there's a hammock. That is a kit if in case anything breaks you can use. Here's some cord to be able to tie things down, some toilet paper, some oil and coolant. Those are all for emergency. Come around. Over here you've got your trash can, and up here there are some trash bags and a first aid kit. This is to be able to refill the water. It shows the direction of flow, so you just see where it says high flow. You connect it to the hose, and you'll get filtered water. Here's some soap, a carbon monoxide detector. And here you've got some spices, oil, some coffee, anything that you might need. This right here is a cooler. So to open it, you'll just have to pull this open. And then you can roll it out. You got your cooler. To turn it on, you just push this button and hold it. And then you can just leave it on the entire time. Usually you might want to set it to a little bit lower so you can reset. There, now it'll go down to 41. You can leave it going. Over here, you've got cutting board, all of the utensils you might need, bottle opener, some knives. This is the induction stove. This is usually actually where I keep the cutting board. So the induction stove just plugs in right over here. Some pots and pans. These pop out, so they're actually a pretty good size. This is the pot handle that goes in here. Another little tip of sponge scraper. And then in here, we've got a tea kettle, a French press, some extra fuel, some bear spray. This is another cutting board, some coffee mugs and other cups. And then this is a Jetboil. So inside the Jetboil, this is in case the induction stove stops working, which can happen if you've used too much battery power, which I can explain in just a minute. But what you can do is you can take this out. So you can use it all as a single Jetboil, meaning that you connect, you take this off and just put this on here, and put this directly onto the canister. Or if you open this up, you can see you open up each one of those and then it just sits up here, and now you can use it just like a regular stovetop. So you can put the fry pan, the pots, just cook it with it like normal. So if you've used up too much battery power, so you charge the battery by driving. So if you haven't been driving very much or you've been using these fans for the entire night, it might make the battery stop working, which is okay. You will recharge it. You can never drain the battery of the main car. You just drain this battery, and so you'll recharge it while driving. And in the meantime, you can cook your food and have your coffee by cooking it using that stove. To turn the power on, you just hold the power button and it will turn it on. Now you can use these outlets, and I would just turn it off when you're not using it. And then one more thing is in here, you've got the water. So to make the water turn on, you just push the on button and then you pull that open. You'll have running water. After it's pumped for a while, you won't need to keep running it, but do make sure that you turn off the button when you're not using it so it's not wasting power. Up here, you'll find all of the covers for the windows. So if you want it to be dark at night, you'll put up all of these covers. Each one goes to a different window. You will also find covers for the fans. So if you want it to be completely blacked out, there should also be, I'm not finding it at the moment, I think maybe it's in this bag, but there is a curtain that you put up magnetically, and it can go in the back or on any of the sides, and it will create a mosquito net. So it goes up pretty simply, and that way you can leave the doors open for some vent flow. You'll also have this window that can open, and you'll have a screen, which is nice for bugs. For the fans, you can open up as well. Just make sure you're not driving with them open, but you can open it up and let in some air as well, and then close that back down.